Hello friends, today in this video I'll be reviewing the OpenBeta 10 which was launched day before yesterday, and I'm using it since 2 days, and in this video I'll be telling you the new features of this OpenBeta 10, the new upgrades and rather the new bug fixes, the new optimizations. So let's get started with the features. Okay, so the first new update is that it supports dynamic icons for weather and calendar. So according to the date, the calendar automatically changes its date, and for weather it automatically changes its icon according to the weather of your location. So for example, here in Kolkata it's raining, so the logo has been changed to a cloudy or rather a rainy icon. And then for the calendar, since today is 6th of July, the calendar's icon has been changed to 6th. So that's the first new update. Okay, so the second new update is the added home screen layout under the launcher settings. So here in the launcher settings, as you can see, here we have the home screen layout, and here you can adjust the columns as you wish. For example, you can change it to 3 or 4 or rather 5. So you can change the columns and also the icon size to small, medium or even large. So that's the new update, that's the home screen layout. So the next update is that they have added the search history records in the app drawer. So whenever you search any application, for example, let's search first calculator, then YouTube. So here we will have the search history, and the 5 recent applications will be shown here in the history, and here you can click this menu and you can also clear the history if you want. So another new update is that newly installed applications will now be tagged with a blue dot for easy recognition. So for example, let me download the application, for example UC browser. So here as you can see that this application is now tagged with a blue dot for easy recognition. So the next new update is that now we can access the icon pack resources on the Play Store directly under the launcher settings. So go to the launcher settings, and here in the icon pack just select on the More tab, and then you can directly access the Play Store and then download the icon packs. So after downloading, it would directly appear in the icon packs over here. So that's the new update. Okay, so talking about the last update, that's the user interface improvements during widget selection. Let's add any widget, for example anything like this Google Calendar, and whenever you place the new widget in place of any application, then those applications would pop like this, showing that these applications were in place where you're placing the widget. So that's the new widget, the user interface improvement. And also talking about the last update, that's the version, the launcher version that you can view now in the launcher settings, that's the 2.1.0. so now you can view the launcher version also in the launcher settings. So that's about the updates. Now let's talk about some of the other additions and optimizations. Okay, so the first new addition is the added option to display battery status of the connected Bluetooth device. And as you can see here, I've connected a Bluetooth speaker, and here this symbol is the battery status of the connected device. And as you can see that it's fluctuating, so it's not it's a bit buggy. So yeah, they need to check it on, and but yeah, it shows the battery status of your connected Bluetooth device. It does work on speakers and headset, but does not work on your fitness tracker, which you can connect via your Bluetooth. Okay, so the next new addition is the adjustable clock widget. So as you can see here, we have the clock widget, and now you can adjust it accordingly. And when you fully adjust it, you can see that you can select a number of cities you want to view the time. And if you click on this normal clock, you can open the clock application, and as you can see that the interface of the clock application has been changed. Okay, so these are some of the main features of the OpenBeta 10. And now talking about some of the other additions, for example the email address recognition in the text message. Whenever you receive a text message which has an email address, it automatically recognizes that email address and creates a link. So you can just click that email ID and then you can send emails without any issue. And talking about some of the other optimizations, the first new optimization is the smart callback option, and you can find the smart callback option in the SIM and network settings, and the last option is the smart callback. And it states that if you're using 2 SIMs in your device and you want to make a call to any contact, then depending upon your call selection, the SIM selection, it automatically makes a call from that particular SIM. So till now it works fine, so that's a good thing. And talking about the incoming call animations, So whenever you receive a call, the answer key vibrates more, it dazzles more. So that's the new optimization. And the font, the lock screens time was previously bold in the open beta 9 and 8, but now with 10 it again reverts back to the normal regular font. So that's the main font optimization which I noticed. Okay, so these are some of the main things which are listed in the OnePlus website, and now I will share my experience with the Open Beta 10. So let's begin. First thing which I liked about the Open Beta 10 is the enhanced RAM management, and as you can see that I have tons and tons of application here in the memory, and they do stay in the memory without any issue. As you can see, they run absolutely fine without any issues, and even games like Asphalt 8 do stay in the memory without any issue, as you can see. And talking about the gameplay, yes, it too has that frame drops issue. And talking about the heating issue here, I'm really impressed that with the Open Beta 9 the heating issue was again there, but now with the Open Beta 10 they have again resolved the heating issue. And now even with extensive gaming, I was playing Asphalt 8 completely on mobile data for 10 to 15 minutes, and that and then also the device was pretty cool. So that's a really good thing to notice. And talking about the performance, yes, the performance has also been improved. But talking about the Geekbench scores, with the numbers you can see that according to the numbers the performance should not be that great, but yeah, the performance has been improved. And also talking about the Geekbench scores, here I'm a bit confused. I run the test and then I got a score of this, and then after again a minute after I again did the test, and then I was getting completely different scores. So that was pretty I was really puzzled because of this scores. That's why I don't rely much on this Geekbench scores, but still if you want you can check the Geekbench scores. And talking about the battery life, yes, I'm really impressed with the battery life. Even with extensive gaming, I would say to in between moderate to heavy usage, I was getting a screen on time of about 3 hours 15 minutes, and that too completely on mobile data. And with light to moderate usage, I was getting around 3 hours 40 minutes of screen on time. And I think that in between the moderate usage you can get around 3.5 hours of screen on time, and with on completely Wi-Fi you can get around 4 hours of screen on time. So that's the battery life. Yes, it has improved since the Open Beta 9. So yeah, I'm really happy with the battery life. And talking about the theme, one thing I noticed is that the notification panel has been made slightly more darker. And talking about the app drawer, most of you have been asking me that why is it still black. Most of them have around white colored, and also the OnePlus 5 has the white colored app drawer. It's just because I've changed the theme to black, to dark, sorry. So if you change it back to light or either default, then it will again revert back to white. So that's the answer. Okay, so these are some of the things I liked about the Open Beta 10. Yes, it is better than the Open Beta 9 and 8 just because of the new features and the stable version. So yeah, so that's all in this video. I hope that you have liked my video. I would appreciate if you click the like button. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do comment your questions in the comment section below. I have also made a dedicated video on how to install Open Beta versions on a OnePlus 3 or 3T, so you can click that link and watch that video too. This is Aditya signing off.